Magic 104, today's hits. This is the Magic Morning Show, and joining me right now via the phone, we have Mr. Nate Sawyer of BIBYT Books. Nate, thanks for taking some time this morning.
My pleasure. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. We are talking about the youth theater camp at Theater in the Wood. I know for a little while there, we were kind of on the fence with everything. Weren't sure how it was going to go, despite the times we're living in, but it looks like it is a green light, starts June 29th. Tell us about the youth theater camp.
So we start June 29th. Most of the sessions are a week long, but the very first one is actually 2 weeks. And at the end of each session, we're going to be doing a performance with all the campers, so it's going to be fun.
And what are some of the changes compared to other summers? Because obviously with COVID-19, that's a big thing on everyone's mind right now. That's why we were on the fence. So let's get into it a little bit. Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, so one of the things that we've gotten as much information as we can from the state and the CDC and all that. And so we have, there's lots of checklists and regulations. So the beginning of the day and the end of the day is very regulated. Mostly, we're going to be taking everybody's temperature when they arrive, and we have all the series of questions and the emergency forms and all of that stuff. And we're really doing everything that we can to make sure that there's, a protocol for everything. Smaller group sizes, which, we're finding is going to be somewhat creative with the way our shows get to be performed as well. So it's definitely been an eye-opening experience for on the creative end, not just the protocol end.
Right, the logistics of it all too, I'm sure.
Right, but yeah, we're excited. So it's a challenge that we are happily accepting.
Yes, everybody, it's a welcomed challenge, exactly. Let's talk about the youth theater camp for those of us that aren't aware of it and how it all works out. You did mention it, though. It's a weekly basis. The first one will be 2 weeks. You're having small sessions with the kids, but the whole theme is fairy tales. So each week, it's a different performance.
Yeah. So, I think, let's see. The first camp is Peter Pan, and then after that, that's the 2-week one, and after that, we've got a week of Little Mermaid and Pinocchio, and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, followed by Aladdin, and Cinderella, and then we close it with The Wizard of Oz, which is, fun and whimsical.
Yeah, and it's always fun, too. And a cool thing about the BIBYT Books Youth Theater Camp is that it's run 100% by the campers. This isn't a summer camp that you just go to and hang out. There's work to be done. There's the kids. It's all produced by them, acted by them. It's all of them. Yeah.
And, so we're going to be doing a little bit, like we've always done, singing and dancing and acting and all that. And, the kids, every week the kids will audition and get a part, and then they'll work on it throughout the week. But in addition, we're trying to incorporate some more hands-on stuff that they can actually create themselves and keep and take with them, just because, it limits, limiting as much contact with other, passing things around, so to speak. So, with everything going on nowadays, everybody with social distancing. So this way they actually can take some extra pride in stuff of their own.
Yeah.
And, we're working on different activities for each week. So when you have those kids that sign up for multiple camps, it's not the same old every week. It's something a little bit different, but with the same structure.
Which is really good, too. And, of course, like you said, those new safety measures at first priority. So everybody is doing it not just to enjoy the summer, but to be safe during the summer, too. I think that's
of course.
I think that's pretty great. Let's talk about the registration process. How would people sign up for this? Where do they go for more information if they'd like to see more?
Well, they can go to BIBYTBooks.org, and we've got an online registration form. Basically, once it gets filled out, then they get put on a list, and then we contact them with the billing information and all of the safety stuff like emergency contacts and all the paperwork. And one thing that is different is because of everything going on, we are closing registration 1 week prior to each camp starting. So there's no there's rolling admission throughout the summer.
Sure.
It ends 1 week prior. So that way it gives us some extra prep time to really make sure that we have everything that we need to make camp great and healthy for everyone.
No, I think that is understandable, and I'm sure it's appreciated in the long run. There's also our priority when it comes to the kids, because we want the previous campers, and then maybe SAU 9, SAU 13, MSAD 72, first priority, and then after that, it opens up.
Yes. And that, I mean, that's been it's been an interesting way figuring it out for us.
Yeah.
Because, it's hard to tell somebody that wants to come to camp
that they can't come to camp.
That they can't come to camp. But it's I mean, we've run into it before when because last year we had a few sold out camps as well. So it's
right. And we know that you guys will take as many steps as you can to include everybody.
Yes, that's what we always strive to do. So, because, for us, especially for us, we believe that it's all about the inclusivity and the learning aspect. It's, yes, we care about the quality because they are getting as quality of an performance experience as they possibly can. But that it's more about the experience itself than the actual, talent, so to speak.
Absolutely. Something that they can learn by and build their resume.
And that's like one of the things, because, we do break up everybody into smaller groups and stuff. And that's what we will do. And at first it'll be by age because that's, the easiest thing to do. And then eventually then once we audition and they have roles, and we kind of reorganize the groups, and it's by talent level. So that way each person can actually get something, get a good experience for themselves.
That's great. It's always a fun time, too. You guys have a lot of fun with the youth theater over there at all times, and the summer program is really outstanding. You guys can go to BelieveInBooks.org for full details. That's where you'll find the online registration form. And then, of course, you can always email Nate if you have any questions at all, of any clarification, any concerns you may have that you don't find on the website. You can email Nate. That's Nate@BelieveInBooks.org. It's the Youth Theater Camp. It begins June 29th. It's fast approaching, Nate. Hopefully you're ready.
Oh, we're getting there.
We're getting there, and it will continue.
We will be.
Yes, of course, and it will continue through August 21st. Again, like Nate mentioned, it's a week-long session, Monday through Friday. However, the first one is going to be a 2-week deal, and it's from 9 until 4 with production scheduled each Friday. How are you guys going to handle the shows? How are you going to handle that with a crowd coming in? Is there going to be an audience? How's that going to work?
Well, that is something that we're still assessing. We do have some beautiful outdoor spaces that we are working on and utilizing. Definitely one of the safety precautions or mechanisms that we have that we'll be setting up, that is quite a big difference. I mean, it's all rehearsals and shows and stuff are usually closed until the actual performance to like parents or siblings or family members or whatnot. But even more so this for the summer camps, especially. Yeah,
and you guys have a lot of space when it comes to the outdoor thing, as long as the weather cooperates, because you're at the 100-acre wood.
Exactly, and actually we're doing some modifications all over the place to make our outdoor space a lot more enjoyable for not just recreation, but for functions and other possible things. So the future is looking exciting. It's it's still underway, so it's going to be great. Yeah. How's that?
It is. It is going to be great. Yes, positive thoughts for sure. Something to look forward to, no doubt about it. And again, all those details will be posted at BelieveInBooks.org. Nate, we wish you the best of luck with the Summer Youth Program. I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of fun, and make sure you keep us posted, and hopefully next time we'll have you here in studio to talk about it in a little bit more.
Thanks, you too.
This is the Magic Morning Show on Magic 104.